We were early in the game. We stayed locked in, stayed together, and just kept playing as a team.
Pause 1 second here. Come on, Chris, you get up here.
What did you think that you guys did better down the stretch? It was a nip and tuck game all night long, and the last 5 minutes, you were able to secure the win. Did you do anything better down the stretch that you hadn't done?
I thought we did a better job of protecting the paint. I mean, we kind of tried to squeeze it. They were driving. They had Dorn, who was really aggressive towards the rim, and McMahon had to play the game by far, the charge, and then his 2 free throws were huge. But I think it was just making a commitment to the defensive end. We realized we had to get stops playing one-on-one, and Quan forced them to just throw the ball into the scorer's table with the game on the line. So I think it was just locking down, locking in on defense.
Yeah, I think it just went back to relying on our pack. We was in help for our guys, and we took a few charges that were big for us, and we just played together on the defensive end. That's what won us the game.
Quan, how difficult is their system of all those picks and trying to defend the three and fighting through that kind of stuff? What was that like all night?
I mean, it's always tough, but we've seen that throughout the course of the year. So we just had to keep talking, and that made it easier on us.
Did any of you see vulnerability in the lane that helped get you those opportunities at the foul line where you can really push the ball in there and draw the foul?
Yeah, well, anytime a team's going to extend pressure 94 feet like that, we got to live in the paint. I mean, they did not meet full court, and they picked up Quan as well, bringing it up. So we knew, if you're going to pressure us that tight, we're going to go around you and get in the lane. And obviously, when you get that deep, it's hard not to foul. So that was kind of our game plan. We knew coming into the game we were going to have to play in the paint.
Malik, what was that atmosphere like in the arena tonight?
Just like every other night, it's crazy. Garden Nation really gets us going every time. They get us hyped, we get them hyped, and it's just always crazy.
Malik in the crowd, we got a special bond.
Trying to build a little more.
You made and coach talked about you locked in defensively, rebounding. They had you down by 10 at the half, and you rebounded much better. Talk about that, if you would, Malik, in the second half.
Coming into the game, we knew that they would be an aggressive team on the glass, and we just weren't really doing our job. They were missing shots, and they were getting offensive rebounds, and on the defensive end, we weren't really crashing the glass much, so that's what got them the lead up on the boards.
It seemed like they were giving you guys some trouble early on when you were hedging out. They were hitting that dive man to the basket. What did you all have to change? The coach kind of mentioned that to kind of stop that dive and make them go across the court. What was that with?
Yeah, that was kind of the first time we saw that all year. And they were kind of using the naked ball screen, clearing out the whole side, and hitting the road man. And while we were, scrambling to do our coverage, they were just diving a lot of different plays. It was just a matter of just recognizing they were going to do it. It was kind of odd. That hadn't happened the whole year. But I think in the second half, we didn't have any buckets off that. So it was just a minor adjustment. Just see the ball, see your man.
Okay.
And but Malik, for you personally, it seems like you're getting a lot more comfortable with that 18-foot pull-up. Hit a couple of those, and then, of course, you and Steven go a combined 4 for 6 from 3, and include that huge 3 by Steven to put you guys up 4 in the last 2 minutes. Just talk about your confidence personally, and then that last big shot from Steven.
I've always been a shooter, so when I get the shot, I just gotta use my same stroke and just knock it down. That was a huge shot by Steve. We work on him all the time with coaches, and he just knocked it down.
For Kristen and Quan, they had not made many turnovers in the last 2 games despite using their point guard. What was the difference tonight? What were you able to exploit?
Again, just using pressuring up on making them kind of force turnovers, and also talking. That played a major part in that. Just always staying locked in and being with one another.
Yeah, anytime a team don't have their point guard, guys got to shift up and handle the ball more than regularly. So So we just wanted to make them see a crowded floor, a tight floor. They do a lot of one-on-one stuff, so we just wanted to squeeze the lane and keep them out of there. And obviously, that's the way they play, is downhill, so they were going to force it in there.
Were there certain shots that went up where you guys would determine whether or not to offensive rebound and pursue an offensive rebound versus getting back in transition, or was that just random depending on the situation?
Well, I think we always want an offensive rebound. Kind of our philosophy is we're going to send 3 to the glass. But, we didn't do such a great job with that early on. I thought we did a better job in the second half. It's tough with Dwayne. He got foul trouble. That's a catalyst on the offensive boards. But every game we play, we want to assault the offensive boards, but at the same time being aware of transition. They were really fast from defense to offense.
Juan Ryan took that big charge at the end there, and Coach Mack said that you guys practice taking charges a lot in practice. Who's usually giving him those charges?
You mean Ryan? Who's Ryan stepping up to take him on?
Yeah.
That's tough. He usually fits with a lot of us, and I would say, all the guards. And, out of the forwards, probably BJ.
DJ gets a lot of charges.
I'd like to skip ahead to the next game. Less than 48 hours, you got Pittsburgh coming in. Kind of, for all of you, the problems you had with them last time, how can you correct that? And I guess, are you eager to get another shot at them?
I think what's going to be key is coming out and doing us, playing tough together and unbreakable. Doing it on the defensive end, because we let them score way too much points last time, let them get to the rim too easy. We just got to pick it up on the defensive end, play the pack the way we know when you handle business.
Yeah, same. Just coming out ready to play. Over at their place, they got ahead of us, brought a lot more energy, and that's not what we want. We always want to be the harder playing team, and we just got to make sure we come out, be locked in, be ready to be perfect on our assignments.
Christy, are you looking forward to getting another shot at him and so forth?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a revenge game. That's our only loss in conference. We feel like we let it get away. Got down a ton in the beginning and battled back. And anytime you fight that hard to get back and you still lose, it's deflating. But I think that game helped us realize how we need to play. So that's what we're looking forward to.
To follow up on that, for any of the three of you, 6 games into the conference, are you guys happy with where you are? You feel like you're on a good track to get through the rest of the conference season and achieve some goals?
I'm not happy.
No. I mean, we let one get away at Pittsburgh, we know it. But it's the ACC. I don't think we expected to run the table, so we'll take 5-1.
I know you guys are used to now filling in and scoring to help out with Jordan, but tonight, 3 of 12, he struggled from 3. What does it say about you guys that you were able to kind of pick him up with the scoring side of things and get your offense going elsewhere?
We're just together. We always got each other's back. He with him, as much as he scores, game in, game out, he's bound to have a game like this. We're always there to, pick him up with the amount of scores that we have on this team.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys capable of scoring. Quan had some big buckets in the second half. Malik and Steve, obviously, but we always gonna keep him up because Jordan was really good defensively in the second half for us, and that shows growth on his behalf. So, he scored a lot for us this year, so he can have a bad game and we'll pick him up.
Anything else, anyone? Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.